Welcome to another episode of Weigh In, y'all, a 21 question conversation where we take it to the stream and we ask our favorite or next guest a barrage of 21 random questions in an effort to get down to the bottom of it all. And if you guys want to tune in and join us, you guys could definitely access your Roku device or a friend that happens to have one. And if you don't have any friends that have one, we are here for you. Slide into the DMs and I am sure that we could find you someone. The next thing you guys are going to do is go ahead and download the UBSN TV app. It is free. Okay, that's free. Did I say free? It's free. Go ahead and download the UBSN TV app. Shout out to Katash. And then if you do everything right and you push all the buttons right, you will come to this lovely little box on your screen that hosts our logo. That's right. Sauced in the city. And then you just hit the button, and guess what? You guys will be transformed into a world of our funny, amazing, talented friends, like today's guest. I'm going to get that right by the end of the show. Let's welcome today's guest. Welcome, Stephen J. Springer. How are you, sir?
Okay, thank you very much. I'm fine. How are you?
I am doing amazing. It is so good to have you this morning on Weigh In, y'all, a 21 question conversation. Are you ready for all of the shenanigans?
Yes, I am. Very ready.
Okay, well, let us go ahead and explain to you and the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond a little bit about the episode. We will sling questions at you in 3 rounds. The first round is going to be easy peasy. It'll be a whole bunch of getting to know you questions, nothing for you to panic about, nothing for you to run from. Then the next round, well, it's going to be a little warmer in the getting to know you category. It is going to be where we start the conversation. Round number 2 will be a little bit of hot tamale sauce. It'll be a little bit of hot tamale sauce, Stephen J. Springer. You might get kicked out of the house depending on how you answer them or who's around you when you're answering, but we definitely like to keep it saucy around here. And then, of course, we are going to go to round 3 and we are going to talk and see if we can't get to the bottom of some of the hottest topics of today. So, Stephen, you have 3 opportunities to turn down a question or not answer a question by saying, I don't know, or I don't want to answer, or any of those, or I can't choose, any of that. And that will count as a strike against you. And when we get to number 3, can you guess what happens at 3?
Yep. Get kicked out of the room.
Well, I like the way that he puts it. Kicked out, but he's in Chicago, you guys. We don't kick you out, but we definitely will conclude the interview and roll on the rest of the hour without you because you're not going to tell us the truth anyway, so we might as well just wrap it up. But we are gentlewomen and great hosts and hostesses around here, so we will give you a chance at the beginning of every round to conclude the interview so we can walk away as friends. Now, if you make it through all 21 questions, Stephen, by the end of the episode, you will get a surprise, okay?
Okay.
Are you down to clown for this round?
Yep.
All right, let's start it out on the easy street with the getting to know you questions. This is always just more fun than anything else. So let's go with this because we know times are hard as a comedian, like they are hard, for us. So these are the struggles of a single mom. What do you think you can buy with this much, Stephen?
Some bubble gum.
Bubble gum?
Yeah,
Okay, that's a lot of bubble gum. What's your favorite bubble gum?
sugar free.
I'm sugar free.
Sugar free. Tried it. Tried it.
Sugar free, tried it. I love it. Well, how about identifying this little furry face? Tell us about this photo.
That's Benny, my cat, departed cat.
Aw, when did you lose Benny?
Last August. Yeah, he passed.
Aw, well, Benny, R.I.P. to you, beautiful black kitty. You guys can think about that later. How about this little fella?
A snowball. That's about 13 years old. The picture. He's gone too.
Snowball is gone too. When did we lose Snowball?
January 2010.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball. What was your favorite thing about this cute little critter?
Uh, he got out a few times and he always came home. He always knew where he lived.
Aw, of course. That is a really good thing, or you're a good pet owner when the doggy gets out and it doesn't go anywhere or it comes back home. Like, you're a horrible pet owner if your dog runs away and keeps running. All right, how about this snappy little fella?
That's Cisco, the blue and gold macaw.
Okay, now is Cisco still around? Maybe.
Yes and no. She's 27 years old, but I like to say farm her out rather than get rid of her because I gave her to a friend that lets me visit her. The friend has a farm with other animals, and Cisco's got a boyfriend. She's a girl. She's got a boyfriend now.
Ooh, Cisco is a battle cat. Go, Cisco. Go, Cisco. That is awesome.
And I visit her. I visit her. That's why I don't like to feel like I got rid of her. It's just I was never home, and she was getting miserable. She's lonely. I was gone a lot.
Aw. Well, that's a really good pet owner, Stephen, is to actually, do what's best for the pet and not what we want to selfishly do. So that's really cool. I like that.
I never got rid of an animal before.
Really?
Yeah.
Like in your whole entire pet ship career, you've never, this was the first time, and you didn't really give her away. You just rehomed her.
Right, I like to say that better, but that's the first time. I love my animals and I don't part with them unless I had to.
Did you have a favorite pet?
They're all my favorite. They're all special to me.
Aww, that is what a real pet owner says. Now, how about this photo? It really stuck out in your profile. Tell us about this.
It's going way back. That's when I started comedy, and some people might think that's bad taste, but I thought it was funny at the time.
I mean, hey, the way that things are going right now, the reason that I picked out the photo is because that's how I feel. Like, I feel like they're making us aim the guns at ourselves. So, but that's in a little bit more down the road conversation. How about now? I noticed we had one and then we added a friend here. Tell us about this photo.
It's Benny and Winston, and believe it or not, they both died 4 months apart last year.
Aww.
So they both died. I couldn't believe it. I mean, they just both, up and left me within 4 months.
Oh, wow. See, again, everything goes back to that. I think Winston may have died of a broken heart.
Maybe,
yeah. Okay, so I did have one question. I saw this fabulous photo, and tell me about it.
It's my daughter's Faith and Hope. They were young then.
Are they twins?
No, they're a couple years apart.
Couple of years apart. Okay. So the next question I had, because I saw the same similar pose, is this the three of you guys again in the exact same pose?
Yeah, several many years later.
That was really awesome. Okay, I was guessing. I was like, could that be them? Is this your favorite pose with your daughter for a picture? Because you're always like right in the middle.
I never noticed that. I didn't do that on purpose. It just ended up that way.
Yes, the outside looking in. It's almost like for Father's Day, Faith and Hope, if you guys are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, I think this would make a great Father's Day photo because it is so amazing to have the two and see the time collapse. That's always, that always helps out. How about this photo?
Okay, that's Buddy Guy, the blues musician.
Okay, tell us about your experience with that photo. Like, were you there performing or?
No, that's a blues club. He owns a blues club here in Chicago. Buddy Guy, and I was there to sit in the audience. It was a night off of comedy. Usually I do comedy every night, going to open mics and shows, practicing, and there was a night off, a rare night off.
A rare night off. That sounds cool. Like, I need a rare night off. All right. So since we came to that part, and that is something that we don't know about you, tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond a little bit more about Stephen J. Springer.
57 years old. I live in Chicago, and I've been doing comedy stand-up for 14 years, and I love it.
Okay, I love it. 14 years. Now, what got you into comedy?
I worked in Cook County Jail in Chicago, and people enjoyed my stories. It's a very weird, different place to work. And people enjoyed my stories. They laughed at them, and then I figured I could do it on stage, and they had something to say.
Okay. I like it. So you took to it, and how have you been enjoying it thus far?
I love it. I'm not as far down as I'd like to be, but it's a proud journey, not a destination.
There you go. And I swear, if most people would think of it that way, we would be in business. All right. Say a few words from an old TV commercial that I may, or some of us may remember.
Have it your way.
Burger King.
Yeah.
Burger King? Okay. So now I have one. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Can you guess which one that is?
No.
Are you a big TV watcher?
Not recently. I mean, when I was a kid, but not in the. I haven't really watched much TV in the last 20 years.
You've been busy being on the TV. I love it. That was the Golden Girls. Just okay. So I have to understand that to keep it going. Gas prices are so high, even Rona stopped traveling. Okay, so let's keep it going. Gas prices are so high. Your turn.
Yes, they're so high that people are walking more now, riding their bikes.
Gas prices are so high, my tires even stop wanting to travel. Your turn.
Gas prices are so high that I want to ride my bike more.
Gas prices are so high, I've actually thought about just going ahead and flying out of town because I probably won't get there anyway, but I can always blame it on the gas. Your turn.
Gas are so high that I don't want to drive anymore.
I know, right? Like, I just want to stay at home. I just want to stay at home. How about this one? I need new ideas on how to annoy my neighbors. Do you have an idea of how I could do this?
Play the music real loud.
Have you ever done that?
No, not on purpose.
Not on purpose. Okay, so you're a nice guy. You would not do that on purpose.
No.
Okay, I like you. I like you already. Nice guy. Daily therapy. Does it bother you when people say your name wrong? I'm asking for a friend.
No, I just correct them.
Okay, and so I guess they'll get tired of you doing that, so then they'll just start to get it right. Pick one. Which do you check the most when you're out? Your appearance or your phone?
My phone.
Yeah? Why your phone?
Because I don't want to miss any messages. Emails and texts and phone calls. I don't want to miss anything.
I totally get you there. All right. Describe your best friend with one word. And the bonus is, when was the last time you spoke to your bestie?
Wife, this morning.
Oh, your wife is your best friend?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your best friend, since it's your wife.
It's wonderful. We've been married 2.5 years, and it's wonderful.
Oh, well, congratulations to you and the missus. So this question might be a little rougher, but I'd like to know your opinion. A great get to know you question is for any guy: who comes first in a man's life? Wife, mom, baby mama, or the daughter?
Wife.
Wife. See, that is that is a man that wants to live inside of the house, not outside of the house. Well, you have made it to the end of round one, so congratulations to you. And for you guys who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, here's how you can support your friends' small businesses or podcasts without spending any money at all. You could share this post. Please share, actually. Please go ahead and share this, because Facebook got me on lockdown and I can't share it, but I will be sharing it. But if y'all could help me, that would work. Like the post. If you are here and you are tuned in and you like what we're doing, like the post or give us a heart. I like hearts better. Tag a friend. I will be tagging a bunch of y'all in a minute. Okay, just letting you know. Say or comment something nice. We love super great comments, and we can always include you guys in the show if they're nice enough. Comment an emoji. That takes one little flick of the finger. Post a pic. I mean, if you do that kind of thing. And actually on this video, I'd love for you guys to poke pics of your kitties if you have kitties. Shout them out. Y'all can shout out my name all day long, but it would help me out better if you guys shouted out Stephen J. Springer's name, our guest in studio. You guys could leave a review. I'm really not sure how much that helps, but it says so on this meme, so I'm gonna go with that. All right, Stephen, we are at the beginning of round two, and like I said at the beginning of this program, I am a gentlewoman and a great host, some people say. So I will allow you to move on to round two, or we can conclude the interview and walk away as friends. So are you down to continue the round?
Yes.
Yay! I love when people say yes, because that just that just makes me feel all good inside, because it lets me know I have friends. All right, first question. If you had 3 last words to say to your ex, what would they be?
Goodbye. Well, it can only be 3.
Yes, only 3.
Very goodbye.
Very goodbye. I like it. You're like, okay, bye. And that was a very good bye. and bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, so what was your most memorable show?
You mean performing it?
Yes.
Well, my first time and another time at a club called Jokes and Notes.
Jokes and what?
Notes. Jokes and Notes. It's a club that's not existent anymore in Chicago. It went out of business. It was my favorite club. First club to hire me.
Right on. Well, congratulations to them and you for them hiring you. Jokes and Oats.
Notes. No, like music note.
Oh, Jokes and Notes. Okay, that's what I was like. Oats. I guess y'all sowing your royal oats, or I don't know. All right. This was one that caught my attention at the Improv with the outstanding, over-the-top, been to Vegas on my show, Robert Hines. How was this show? Tell us about this one.
It was great. It was a great show. You know Robert, right?
Absolutely.
He used to work with me at Cook County Jail, and we have that in common. And he talks about it too. And there are a lot of former coworkers there at the show, so it was kind of like a homecoming reunion.
Right on. And it was at the Improv. You guys were standing on the Improv stage, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, we were out front.
Oh, you were out front.
In front of the club, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. He's a very friendly person. Like, he's a very, amiable guy. And I didn't think he and I would talk that much when he came to Vegas, but we talked a lot. And shout out to his manager, Troy Nez. What do you call this?
Let's see that
One
again.
more time.
A bump. Pumpkin head.
A bump. A pumpkin head. All right. What do you call this?
Cat.
Okay. How about in a relationship, which one would you rather have? Intimacy or money?
Intimacy.
Why intimacy? Can't you buy some with like $1 million, or no? You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay. Other than the line at the DMV, what is the worst line to stand in according to you?
Worst line to stand in. Worst line to stand in.
The worst line. The
Post
one.
office.
The post office. Yeah, I hate to stand in that line too. It is especially on a Friday right before Valentine's Day or Christmas, or the lines are a mile long. I wonder if girls look at us and think I'd hit that. This was submitted to me from a guy. Do you think women, when you're out at shows, do you think they actually look up on stage and say, I'd hit that?
I think they do, yeah.
You do? Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not saying they say that about me, but I'm saying they'll do that with a guy just like guys do. They'll probably do that with a guy they like.
I like your reasoning. Pick one. Actually, we already did that one. Sorry. So you go to a party with your wife and she disappears for 3 hours. When she comes back, are you mad or no?
Yeah. But she didn't tell me where she's going.
Oh, okay. I like it. See, there we go. I don't think I would be mad. I'm not sure if I would be mad. I think I would be mad. I don't know. I think I'd be having so much fun that I wouldn't even notice it was 3 hours. Like, that's the kind of person I am. All right. How about this one? If you know someone needs help, are you the kind of person who waits till they ask, or do you offer?
I offer.
Oh, you're a nice guy. Good for you. I do too. If I see someone struggling, I already think that they're under pressure for struggling. So then I just, I'm like, okay, let me not pressurize them some more and wait till they ask me, because that's just more torture. Next up, would you travel for love? How far is too far? If you weren't married, would you travel for love?
I have.
You have?
Before I was married, yeah.
Yeah, where did you go?
I went to Juarez, Mexico, from Chicago.
Wow, how was that?
It was interesting. I regret it now, but I think it was stupid. But it was all right. It was fun. It was an adventure.
There you go. That's the way I always look at it. Do you think you can fall in love online? Why or why not? They have a lot of Dr. Phil episodes with people falling in love, and especially our elder community. Do you think that is possible to fall in love online? Why or why not?
I think it's possible. You can see and talk to the person. I think it's possible.
I love it. Well, dun, 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 we finally made it to round 3. So congratulations, Steven Springer. You have made it to the 3rd and the hot tamale round. Now, like I said at the beginning of this, I will always give you a chance to either wrap up and conclude the interview or keep on rocking.
Oh, I'll keep going. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I love it. That people they never seem to be afraid of my questions. And that's always like a really cool thing. So since he's decided to keep on rocking with us, let's start the episode out like this, shall we? We're going to take a look at the electronic footprint that we found. Let's see what it looks like.
Next guy you're going to love him. He performs all over Chicago. Give it up for Steven Springer.
Anthony forgot my main credit. 2014 winner of the Mr. Potato Head Lookalike Contest. You should see me with a top hat and a pipe. That's somewhat ugly competition. But I had a great day today. I went to a funeral. No big deal. I didn't know the guy. I went for the funeral buffet. Doing comedy, I don't make a lot of money, as you soon find out why. So I like to scan the obituaries. If I'm in the mood for Chinese food, I look for names like Wayne or Chong. If I'm in the mood for Italian food, I look for Russo or Rizzo. And guess what I do if I'm thirsty? O'Reilly or O'Malley. If anybody asks how I know the deceased, I just start crying. Who wants to see a fat man cry anyways? I love working out. Not doing it, watching it. My high-rise apartment building's got a gym in it. People actually take the elevator to use a Stairmaster. I like to walk behind them eating a chili dog. You break a sweat your way, I'll break a sweat mine. Speaking of how I look, you're not going to believe this, but my dad's actually a plastic surgeon. Apparently I'm going to have to look like this till I get my grades up. Tell you the truth, he just likes to use me for his before pictures. Specialties breast enlargements. What am I going to do with a bigger set of breasts? Stay home, play with them? I loved him when he brought his work home with him. She thought I wanted to be a plastic surgeon like him. I just want to see breasts. My parents divorced. I told you my dad liked to bring his work home with him. One day my mom caught him in bed taking action pictures. Duck yellow, huh? Since the divorce, my mom's discovered internet dating. My 74-year-old mom. Now thanks to sites like Senior People Meet and creepyoldpeople.com. My mom's actually getting more action than me. You know the only problem? My mom doesn't drive. So get this, I gotta drop her off on Saturday nights at the guy's house. Pick her up Sunday morning. It's kind of awkward, but what else do I have to do on Saturday night? Besides, I can't have my mom doing the walk of shame. Now with her arthritis, it'd be the walker of shame. And get this, when I pick her up on Sunday morning, drive her home, she has me take her to the back of her building to avoid embarrassment in front of the neighbors. Me, she doesn't care. I just discovered internet dating myself, but you know what the hard part is? Putting on my prom date from the picture.
If you guys want to see more of Stephen J. Springer, just go on over to his YouTube page. And Stephen, tell them more places that they can find this stuff. Funny stuff, by the way.
Oh, you mean where they can see me perform, or?
Where they can see you perform, where they can tune into your social media, everywhere.
Facebook, Stephen J. Springer, Instagram, Stephen J. Springer, and I perform at Laugh Factory, Zanny's, and Riddles, and all over the city.
Yeah.
In the area, I go perform everywhere I go in the country when I go out of town.
Okay, where was the last place you went?
Florida, Boca Raton.
Boca Raton. Tell us a little bit about that show.
I sent the guy a clip, and he liked me, and he said I could perform.
That was easy. Do you find it easier to get on stages than probably, let's say, when you were a 5-year comedian?
Yeah, it's getting easier now. A lot easier.
Okay, very nice. Well, tell us about that show that we were just watching.
Usually I don't like too many tapes of myself, but it just seemed to click that night. I'm very hard on myself when it comes to videos and, publishing them, because I usually don't like myself, or, when I have a video guy come out, I might have a bad night, but here everything clicks. The audience is good.
It indeed did. It was a beautiful video. So very nice work, sir. So let's just hop right on into it. I told you that this was one of the photos that really shocked me or got my attention on your profile because of situations like this. In your opinion, is it guns or is it mental health that is the real problem here in America with the violence?
Mental health, because I believe guns don't kill people, people kill people, and a mentally ill person will kill somebody, not the gun.
Okay. How about this? You can only keep one: background checks and red flags, or raise the age limit to 21 for gun owners.
Background checks.
Okay. Background checks need to be deeper. I would definitely keep that one. So if you hear that, Republicans, please keep in mind that you don't have to do everything, but you should have to do something. Just saying. Now, how about this one? You can only keep one: teachers with weapons, raise the age limit, or fortress schools.
Fortress Schools, I guess.
Fortress Schools. Okay, so these little ones right here, these little ones right here, you'd have them going to a school that looked like a prison that you used to work at.
Yeah, I mean, at least it'll be safe.
I mean, yeah, you can't just walk in through the back door, I suppose. So, absolutely. How about this one? This hosted by Stephen J. Springer. And these were some of the comedians that you work with on this show. Tell us about the show, and then tell us who you were most excited to work with. You can only pick one.
Tell you, what's the question? Telling you about the show and who's my favorite comedian on the show.
And who were you most excited to work with?
James Wesley Jackson.
James Wesley Jackson. Okay, now tell us the name of the show, a little bit about it, and why him.
It's the early bird special, Geezers of Comedy. It's all comedians 55 and older. I was the youngest. And I like James because he's the oldest. He was 82, and he's been around forever. He's open for everybody. Anybody, he opened for a lot of music acts, and he's got a reputation. He's been around forever.
Wow. Okay. He sounds funny already. So this is the show that you were speaking of. So this is every Monday, 7:30 p.m. Sign-ups, 8 p.m., the start of the show. Stand-up comedy mic, hosted by Stephen J. Springer. There is the information if you guys would like to go down there. And here is the address. I just wanted to make sure that I was correct. It is in Illinois. So make sure that if you are in the area that you guys go ahead and hit up this mic. It sounds very interesting. Oh, and if you're 55 or older, right? Because you have to be...
No, 55 and older is for the Laugh Factory. This is anybody that does comedy wants to get up and perform.
Oh, right on. Anybody. So everybody, get your funny bones on and get down there, because that looks like the show of a lifetime. Do you guys do pretty well with the audience? Is there like a live audience, or is it just mostly comedians?
Well, most open mics are mostly comedians. I get a few regulars in the bar that sit and watch, and comedians will bring their family and friends.
Right.
So yeah, I get a good sized audience for Monday night. It's a Monday night.
I like it. That's a day where not too many things go on Monday night, so I like it. Speaking of open mics, at what point are open mics detrimental to your growth as a comic, or are they? I don't know.
No, I don't think they're detrimental ever. I mean, it's especially for new material. You get the muscle, I call it muscle memory or muscle movement. You get the words out of your mouth, even if there's nobody in the audience or it's just other comedians and they're not paying attention. You still get to practice of saying the words.
Okay, I like it. So it's practice makes perfect, you think?
Yeah, some open mics are better than others. Some have a real audience.
I like the ones with the real audience. I like that always, makes me feel better. I like the energy. There's something to be said about it. However, I am one that will just go, and I don't care. Like, if there's one person in the audience, they're going to get the show of a lifetime. They are going to get the show that they never did think was coming. So speaking of shows, Sauce in the City will be at Vegas Theater Company here in Las Vegas, Nevada, June 24th, you guys, for my birthday. It's my birthday, y'all. It's my birthday, y'all. And there are 70 seats, so this is an invite-only function. Tickets will be on sale super soon. And they are $25 per person and $30 for two people, which we like to call matches. I have 10 buddy passes, so the first 10 comedians that show up get a buddy pass through the door and become a part of the show. And here is the stage that you will be walking up to. So I cannot wait to see you guys all in Vegas, June 24th 2022. Don't let me down. All right, name one thing you can't live without, Steven.
So it could be a person or food, or I can't live without food.
Without food. I'm sure that yes, food would be a definite need because, yeah, I don't think food or water. What do you think you could live longer without, food or water?
Food. You need water.
You need water, so you can do without the food before you could do without water.
Right.
I like it. If you could be on any game show, which one would it be and why?
Jeopardy.
Why Jeopardy?
I haven't watched the recent one, but before they had like, it was like a Zoom. They had everybody on top of each other. I thought that was kind of neat.
Right on. I like Jeopardy too. I just would get out in the first round because I don't know about the knowledge part. Like if it wasn't like, I don't know, 2000, like late 2000s till now, I think I would be out. All right, this is the trial that ate up every piece of money for this century. But whose side are you on? Are you on Amber Heard's side or are you on Johnny Depp's side? Just with the information that you have, which could be a lot or it could be a little. But pick a side.
How about non-existent? I have no idea. I don't watch the news because it's all bad news. Everything's bad in it. I don't know what's going on.
He's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Well, that would count as a skip, but we're at the end. So it's the one question that you skip. So I would definitely be okay with skipping that one. My last and final question, first impressions. When you jumped on my screen, what was your first impression?
First impression, just kind of mysterious. I can't see you, so I didn't, I just have a voice.
Isn't that what every woman wants to hear? That she has a voice? So I think you just made a whole bunch of fans. But Steven, you have made it to the end of the hot tamale round. You have made it through 20 questions. Okay, because you didn't answer that last one, but I always keep 3 questions in my back pocket that are my bonus questions, just in case somebody looks back at this video and sees if I asked 21 questions. So are you ready for your 3 bonus questions to CYOA?
Okay.
Number 1, did you have a good time?
Yes, I did. I had a great time.
Yay! We had a great time with you, and your kitties are adorable, and I found out that you were a great pet parent, and that you're a great parent, and you're married, and you're an awesome husband, great dad. So you're just striking all kinds of notes. Question number 2.
Thanks.
Bonus question, I should say. You're welcome. Question number 2, have you been a part of any type of interview like it on the internet or anywhere?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've done podcasts, but nothing like this where I'm on video. No.
Yes, we are still creating original content, you guys who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, and who support the platform. Still original. Question number 3, always most important to us. Will you come back for another episode, part 2 interview where we could get a little more nosy?
Yes. I would love to.
Now, those questions might be harder than the ones that I asked. Are you still okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, because we don't try to scare you away on the first episode, but I did tell you that there would be a game for you at the end, which is the surprise, where it's game time. And that is where we get to play some really fun game with our person who is tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. And in this one, because I really want to know, we are going to play the opening act, which is 3 minutes of comedy. It does not have to be jokes, but God, we all hope that it will be funny. Stephen J. Springer, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's get it.
What? I have a stupid question. What am I doing?
3 minutes of comedy. It doesn't have to be jokes, but it does have to be funny.
Okay. Hello, I'm Steven Springer. No, I'm not Jerry Springer's son. At least I don't think so. But Jerry and I are going to Maury Povich next week to find out for sure. Stay tuned. I kind of hoping I'm Jerry's son, though. I could use his residuals. Not the money. The hookers. This kid, I'm a married man. You forgot to mention I'm 2020 runner-up in the Mr. Potato Head Lookalike contest. I'm such a loser, I couldn't even come in first. Make matters worse, you all heard about Mr. Potato Head becoming gender neutral? That's just Potato Head. I'm not cutting my spud off for anybody. It's one contest I wouldn't mind coming in last. I look like Shrek and Potato Head had a baby, don't I? And I had a lot of interesting jobs before I was a comedian. One of them was as a correction officer in Cook County Jail. Took me 15 years to figure out I didn't belong in that place. Some guys figured it out in 5 to 10. Besides, a naive white Jewish guy from the suburbs doesn't belong in jail. That's for embezzlement. Being a jail guard, it's easy work. You just sit there and yell orders at the inmates, sort of like their wife would. I draw the line of consummating the marriage. I used to love to try new material out in the prisoners. Because I had a captive audience. They laugh at everything, particularly with the gun to their head. I'll admit I wasn't suited to be a jail guard. I wasn't a very good one. I once pepper sprayed myself. They're all facing backwards. I'm dyslexic. I read it wrong. It just sounds better than I'm an idiot. There's also a rumor going around the jail that I kicked an inmate out of the cell for the night so I could sleep. How ridiculous. It was a 20-minute nap, and we cuddled.
At time. Everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, give it up for Stephen J. Springer. Funny stuff, Stephen. And just tell them one more time, mark your territory, where they can find more of your kind of funny.
Next show at the Laugh Factory, the early bird special is Sunday, July 10th.
Wow.
Hosting another 6 older comedians, another set of 6.
Well, congratulations. And that is where? Where do you live again? Tell them.
Chicago, Illinois, Laugh Factory, 3175 North Broadway.
Right on. Congratulations to you and being able to host a show inside of the Laugh Factory. It has been nothing but an amazing time hanging out with you here. And what we do like to do at the end of every episode, because we believe fully in shout outs and to looking back into the people who brought you all this way. So go ahead and shout out to any and everybody who's had something to do with you in comedy, and let's narrow it down during the pandemic.
Who's helped me out?
No, you're shouting them out.
Oh, okay. Harry Hickstein, Bill Gorgo, for helping me with my material and being mentors to me, and Mary Lindsay for giving my first paid gig at Jokes and Notes. and all the other comedians and bookers that have booked me and that helped me out.
We got to get some clap effects around here, but that is a very great shout out, and we shout all of them out because without them we would not have you sitting in our virtual studios today. So shout out to all of them, and I just love having you here. It has been such an awesome time with you. I shout you out, and I thank you for saying yes, because people don't know how important it is for everybody to support one another, support each other, and be there for each other. And thank you for saying yes to my broadcast so that I can keep the funny running. And our friend Robert Kane is in the house out there in Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to Robert Kane and the Riddles family and all the people up there. And I look forward to seeing you in Vegas, June 24th, Robert Kane. We had LaTanya Hill in the house, who just had a bunch of giggles for you. She says, enjoy the show. Blessings to y'all. Thanks for the laughs. Gotta go. And speaking of gotta go, so do we. But we want to thank you guys all for tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, to chuck it up and giggle and the shenanigans and all of that with our friend on the screen. As you guys know, if you guys want to see the replay, you can go look us up on Sauced in the City, as located right here on our logo. You guys can go ahead and look us up and check us out on Facebook and on YouTube. We are Googleable, so if you just put that name into Google, you'll find all of our funny episodes spanning over 3 or 4 years, but I do know definitely over 3,000 episodes, and this has been another fun run. You guys have kept Jerry, and we like to do our shout out to UBS and TV. If you guys want to see us over on Roku, these are our friends, Fire Stick as well, Amazon TV. Make sure that you guys are looking us up. Here is a clear indication of how you guys can find us over there. And with that, you guys all know, my name is Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. And I have enjoyed every single moment. And the way that I have found to thank our guests for coming by is to re-share their content. So we're just going to go right on, and we're going to finish the video that we were watching. Yeah, let me get my tongue together. It's early. Don't be judging me. Do not be judging me. Let's just go ahead and go out the same way that we came in. And we will see you guys later on tonight for Joy Towner, who will be visiting us here in the studios for another 21 question conversation tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't miss it.
I don't get a lot of second dates, and I think I figured out why. First dates. Apparently, I changed a lot since 1982. I did get a second date once, so with this 73-year-old. She had Alzheimer's, so every day was the first date. She thought I loved sex, but she was loaded. I was just thinking heart attack. We finally broke up. She kept trying to fix it so that I could hang out with her highbrow friends. Look at me, I'm lucky to have unibrow friends. Now I hear she's dating a 40-year-old. Isn't that child abuse? Even tried a site called www.afroromance.com. That's where you meet black women. So anyways, you know the saying, once you go black, you don't go back? I went black and they don't want me back. I did meet this one nice girl there, though. She, beautiful, great personality, worldly. Penis kind of threw me off. I'm Steven Springer, if you like my act. If you didn't like it, I'm Jerry Springer. You can take it.